What's up, YouTube? Today, as you can see in the title, we're talking about modeling, we're talking about fashion, and we are talking about all that shit. We're talking about beauty. And they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's a thing that people say. And I see a lot of comments saying, oh, you should be a model. You should be a model. You should go into fashion. So I can perpetuate Western beauty standards and child labor. Are you serious? Like, a lot of those brands offshore their manufacturing to other countries. Okay, a lot of those brands utilize bad business practices, and that lifestyle isn't healthy. That isn't a healthy lifestyle, right? And I think that as much as I take it as a compliment, and I do feel very grateful for the people who see me in that sort of way. I have a disdain for high fashion, and I have a disdain for the modeling industry and how they treat models. And just because you're a pretty face and you have a nice body doesn't mean, like, a lot of those people are struggling in a real way with eating disorders, with self-image issues, and a lot of serious things. And you could say, oh well, models should get a real job. A lot of them do. I mean, I have a friend who is a model who is a carpenter. They work outside of modeling. Because I think a lot of models know that that is a short-term thing, right? And they're utilizing their pretty privilege to um, make money, right? And that's fine, right? There's nothing inherently wrong with that. They're taking advantage of a system that has placed certain beauty standards above others, and I don't really agree with that. And I also think that fashion is, by the way, fashion is one of the largest contributors to global waste. So I don't really see myself integrating within that whole world because I think that it is inherently damaging to our world, especially with trend cycles and in and out. This person's cool, this person isn't. I don't really see myself as a person who is supposed to be here to perpetuate that, you know. And yeah, I think that there are other things that are worth perpetuating and not being a model, right? Um, I do with fashion. I think that I very much enjoy cool clothes. I very much enjoy cool clothes. Hold on, like what? Right? Like I do. I do appreciate cool clothes. Okay. By the way, body citated on Instagram. Very cool clothes. Found this at Park Mart in New York when I was living there, and they're great people. I mean, I interacted with them like twice, and every interaction I had with them was smiles and uh, amazing. All of their clothes are upcycled. This is this isn't an ad. This is something that I genuinely care about, which is all of their clothes are upcycled, made by hand. So don't bombard them. But um, yeah, all their clothes are hand screen printed, upcycled, and that's something that's worth perpetuating is DIY culture and the DIY scenes in your local community and all of that, not Gucci and Louis Vuitton and Venomins and Balenciaga and all these fucking dog shit brands that keep getting perpetuated by, the music industry and celebrity culture, which I have a disdain for. Right? I don't like celebrities. I don't like the idea of being an influencer, right? Where you were just perpetuating a lifestyle that so that people can live vicariously through you. that isn't worthy of anything in my regard, in my opinion. And I'm on here only sharing my opinion. I'm not trying to show you a lifestyle. You live your life how you want to live your life. And I'm not going to sit here and act and pretend like you should be living like me because, dude, my room's a mess. I fucking hardly eat, okay? Like, I'm not doing any better than anyone else, okay? Outside of my living situation, which is comfortable, right? I get to have a room to sleep in, and I get to eat food, right? It's a good thing, right? However, there are people who have it worse than me, and there are people who have better than me. I'm not going to share that. I'm here to share my opinions and just talk about things that are important because we are in a drought of sincerity and authenticity right now. And it needs to change quick because it's just, and beauty isn't just what you see on the screen. Beauty isn't just what you see on a picture or someone's face. Beauty is within someone too, okay? And there are people who are very, very beautiful, very fun, full of life individuals who are beautiful. And maybe, you know what? Maybe they lack some physical characteristics that have been perpetuated by Western media through like Pixar and the ads that you see on billboards and stuff, which are like, we'll have two white people, a black person, and an Asian, and that's diverse, right, guys? Like, all of this comes up in a fucking office somewhere, right? So just keep words. Keep that in mind, okay? Everything that you see is trying to get your attention. Everything that you see is propaganda, okay? Doesn't matter what it is. If it's on social media, it is propaganda, okay? I don't know what else to tell you. Just realize that life is more than clothes, than being the coolest, and being a model, whatever that fucking means. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. And if I do it, it'll be for a DIY brand where I like what they're doing, and what they're doing is making a difference in our world. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do some bullshit. I just don't. I don't like that industry. But I love you guys. Check out Body Citated on Instagram. Leave them a comment. They're very cool people, I think. Check out Park Mart or whatever. It's a DIY thing, right? But yeah, love you guys. Peace. More videos on the way. My other laptop works, but there's rice in the fans, so I have to go and get that fixed. But yeah, peace.